Oh shit, dude. Oh, Bitcoin. 100K by 2018. We're all getting so rich. John McAfee said he'd eat his penis. Woo! Moons and Lambos. It's all good, guys. No need to worry. This is just a healthy correction. I've seen this so many times before. All we have to do is wait and accumulate, and then everything's gonna go back to the moon again, I promise.
One eternity later.
What happened to all my money? Bitcoin wrecked me. I'm ruined. Hello and good morning everybody, and welcome to today's video of DIY investing. I hope you guys liked the intro. I worked on it a little bit. Thought I'd give you guys something to kind of lighten the mood of this bear market. We've all been wrecked in one way or another, and so it's always good to just kind of bring a little bit more enthusiasm so we can keep our sentiment up overall. This bear market has been extremely boring a lot of the time, especially over the last couple months. Just more or less we've just stayed in the same area. Bitcoin's became a stable currency apparently. So I can understand why you may be a little bit depressed. This is just the emotional market cycle, and unfortunately it affects just about everybody. I missed my Thursday Bitcoin update yesterday, so I'm gonna dive in and we're gonna take a look and see what I expect with Bitcoin moving forward. So let's get right into this. Alright guys, taking a look at the daily time frame. Once again, like I stated previously in the intro, we really haven't moved out of this spot for quite some time. We've just been consolidating into this little triangle, and we are coming very, very close to the apex of this move. Now, we need to see a strong impulsive break up, but based off of this current price action that I'm seeing right now, it does look overall extremely bullish to me. We are making higher highs. We are getting some good buy candles coming in here. We're currently working on this move right here. If this were to close bearish, then that would make me think that we might come back down and test this lower trend line. But the fact we're getting this bull pin candle, that's more bullish overall. I do expect us to come up and retest up here at this descending resistance, and then from there I think that we're getting very close to that decisive move. I think that I'm leaning personally towards more of a bullish break. We've held support here on 6,000 for the entire bear market. We had a couple instances where we wicked down, but that's not very important. That just shows that there's a lot of liquidity down here and the buyers are propping the prices up. So overall, the market has stayed relatively the same for the last couple months. We are getting close to that deciding point. I'm expecting a bullish move up. We have this compound fulcrum, and if we can get a break out of that, my first target is going to be 10K. It's going to get very impulsive, and we're going to just shoot straight up out of here because, guys, this is a very strong descending resistance. We've rejected off of it once, twice, 3, 4, 5, and now we're coming up for the 5th retest over here. And so for a move to actually be able to break this major descending resistance, it's going to have to be extremely impulsive, and it's going to end up similarly to how the 2013 to 15 bear market ended, where we had a strong capitulation at the bottom and then a massive buy came in and we just broke out of all of the descending resistance, and it was a very impulsive move. And so what I'm expecting is we'll come up, break out super hard. We might not go all the way to 10,000, but we are going to jump really, really high. That's why you just have to have a plan for scaling out when this happens. Make sure you're taking profits, because a lot of the times people in this choppy mess over here, they weren't taking profits when they'd bounce. They'd always get in the state of mind where it was just going to continue to go up and we're going to have a new bull market, but that wasn't the case. In fact, we'd always retrace, and a lot of people got wrecked because they just weren't taking profits. So with this, whenever we do get this breakout, make sure you're scaling out. 10K is my target. I will be taking profits on the way up. A lot of these alts, if we do break out, a lot of these alts are going to have some very volatile gains. Some of them might even get bled during this time, so we're just going to have to watch and see. But after this, we'll probably get a retest. It's hard to say exactly how low it'll go. Keep in mind, a lot of the times these breakouts, they'll break out and then they can fully retrace back to trending support, or they'll just tag a lower high. So there's a couple areas we'll watch. We'll watch this move, and then right here as well. These are two areas. If we break lower than these two support levels, then we would fully retrace and come back down and test trending support. And keep in mind, it is possible that we just continue to go up after we start breaking out. It's possible that we don't even need any more time to consolidate, because this was the consolidation pattern, guys. This is a downward pointing wedge, which is a continuation pattern. So once we do break out, even after the retrace, I am expecting us to start moving back up in the cycle. I don't think that we'll have a similar bear market that we did in 13 to 15, just because this is a different cycle. This is different circumstances. There's more value and there's more volume inside of this market now. And so it doesn't make sense that we would just have to sit here for 3-4 months and just kind of go more sideways. That's kind of what has been happening right here in this move. It's been very, very slow. Not a whole lot of gains to be made because the market's just consolidating for the most part, flatlining, making the very first higher lows in the cycle. And so what I'm expecting, impulsive breakout on the upside, and then we'll come and retest these support levels. It's possible that we retrace all the way, but once again, I don't want to necessarily try and predict that far down the line. Trading is more of just a game of watching and waiting, and then reacting from what price is given us to play with. So this is what I'm going to watch out for. Now, there's one other thing I wanted to point out, guys. Now, if we go to a weekly time frame, on the MACD, we have a bullish cross, bullish divergence. Now, there's been a couple times where we got close to tagging it. This time we had a little fake out, but now we've definitively broken out, and we now are on top for the first time in this whole bear market. And so what I'm expecting is a breakout should take us up a little bit further, and then if we can maintain support on top of this little purple line here, that's going to be very, very bullish, and that would indicate a reversal for this entire bear market. Not only that, but if we take a look at the RSI, we are getting some strong bullish divergence, making higher highs on the RSI. Keep in mind, this is back at a point where our support was here, and then we've kind of consolidated in this area right here. And so we didn't quite get as oversold as the previous bear market, but guys, you got to keep in mind that this was coming at the top of a 5 wave, and this is coming at the top of a 3. So the consolidation and the retrace isn't going to be nearly as severe, because 4 waves, when you're retracing into a 4, it's always the shortest of the retraces because there's so much demand and value propping the prices back up. So that's why we're not going to see the same oversold conditions here. We're already starting to get a cumulative round on the upside. And so I think that this is the bottom, and we're going to start to see some extreme volatility coming in here soon as we get a strong impulsive break on the upside, and then we retrace and retest some of these lower support levels. This is what I'm seeing moving forward. Everybody just kind of develop your plans, get ready for this next move. I do expect one way or another there's going to be some extreme volatility, whether we don't get a breakout on the upside and we could retest lower support levels. We're going to see what's going on moving forward, and then we're going to go from there. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Once again, if you found this video helpful, always remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.